All right, moving right along, fight number 8. This is a junior Muay Thai title fight consisting of 3 by 2-minute rounds. Fighting out of the blue corner, Indy, the head slammer Clark from Muay Thai Militia.
Fight number 8 here at Beast Championship 5 Brisbane at the Brackenridge Indoor Sports Centre.
These kids are small, man, 35 kilos.
35 kilos. If I was to compete tomorrow, I think this would be the division that I'd be competing in. I'd just say I missed weight.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, sorry, mate.
But you can take 20% of my purse. It's all good.
Indy Clark from Muay Thai Militia, blue corner making his way into the cage. Junior Muay Thai, 35 kilogram Muay Thai title, 35 kilograms. To start fighting when you're 35 kilograms, that's some, you know, we're going to be developing some really good skills at that point.
Yeah, absolutely. This one's for a belt as well, 35 kilo Muay Thai title. Not sure that belt's probably bigger than these kids.
I think there'll be 50 kilos by the time they put that belt on.
Yeah.
And those belts look flash, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm a big fan of those belts. Michael Kennedy, how many belts are you going to collect after this when you go back there and have your Grand Prix?
Collect after this?
Yeah. All of them. You want all of that smoke.
Here he comes, ladies and gentlemen, Indy the head slammer Clark. And his opponents fighting out of the red corner from SRG Thai Boxing, please welcome Lewis Fox.
Big pop for Lewis Fox from SRG Thai Boxing Gym.
Lewis Fox so far is winning the award for the best walkout song of the evening.
Even better than Eminem?
Oh, knock spots off Eminem.
He's a hot stepper. And what surprises me, like, how old was he when he discovered this song, you know what I'm saying? Because it would have been out a good 20 years before he was born,
Yeah,
I'm thinking.
sure. Look, I give him 10 out of 10 for the walkout, but I'm subtracting 10 points for the Liverpool scarf around his neck. So
do you take offense to that?
He's back to neutral.
Okay, so it's back to an even match.
I mean, if it was a Chelsea scarf, then I'd give him at least another 20.
So it's safe to say that you're going to be objective through this match, eh?
No, there'll be no bias once that first bell rings.
I'll tell you what I'm liking. These screens that we've got, that Beast Championship have supplied for us in the commentary booth, it just makes it so much better. Just to have the perspective of what the viewers are seeing at home.
Absolutely, man. You got to give 10 out of 10 to the Beast, man. They are really taking everything to a next level.
Yeah.
There's not many local shows around, particularly for the kids that have this kind of quality production, you know, the full commentary team, with the screens for the commentary team for a good quality live stream at home, you know.
Yeah.
So man, 10 out of 10. Like, I think this is what's going to build this sport. You know, I think when you look at the Beast Championship, Facebook, Instagram, their social media, that's all they pride themselves on, is how they're building the sport for the future generations. And I got to say, they don't just talk about it, man. They are about it. This is, like I said, this is my first time at a Beast Championship event, and I'm impressed, man. This is
Here's his opponent, ladies and gentlemen.
Great opportunity, not just for the young kids, but even for these pro guys in the pro Muay Thai format, man. This is a great opportunity for them.
Yeah, and I think the sooner you can get the young kids under these lights and get them that experience of walking out to music, to people screaming your name, the sooner you can, adapt to that and have that experience on your belt, by the time, you're ready to hit the big leagues, you're well and truly adjusted.
100%, man.
But I think what Beast have done really well is getting together a world-class commentary team, and then there's also us too. But Michael Kennedy, it's unbelievable that they managed to nab him for the commentary team.
With his busy schedule, man.
It's wild.
It's insane.
I can't believe that I'm sitting next to Michael Kennedy. It's crazy.
Man, this is cool. Like, you think, we've had, young kids on this card that have come from Darwin, now Lewis Fox coming from Sydney, fighting at Lewis Regis gym.
Yeah.
Lewis Regis is a stud, man. He fights for one championship as well.
Yep.
He's fought some big names, and he's a crafty fighter, man. And it's cool to see these young kids not just get opportunities in their own backyard, but get to travel interstate and experience the rush of we spoke about earlier, fighting in a foreign arena, man. This is really cool.
And I think I was talking to Michael Kennedy earlier about experiencing that travel and then competing,
Yeah.
It's such a big difference from just driving down the road to compete, having to deal with that sort of that exhaustion of that long trip.
For sure, man.
But I'm really liking the posture from Lewis and Indy here, both looking very composed, man. They look like they've done mad rounds.
This is a lot more of a Thai stylish style fight.
Yeah.
You can see they're taking their time. They got the rhythm and tempo down.
Yeah.
And they're trying to set each other up. We've seen that push kick from Lewis Fox a few times now. It's caught in Indy and knocked him off his feet. I think, he's trying to catch him when he's relaxed. This is a tactical fight, man. This is really cool to see from these young kids.
Seems like a very tactical fight. A little bit slower than the ones we've seen, but it's good because they're picking out their shots a lot more than
Absolutely.
being smart about it.
They're trying to set each other up.
30 seconds to go!
Great composure from both these lads.
Indy going for that tip again straight to the face.
That was borderline an axe kick. Nice movement, but unfortunately, there's that mean push kick again.
These boys are generating some proper power from their rear legs.
Body.
Look at this sweep.
Nice sweep.
Beautiful technique. That execution and that timing. As soon as Lewis's foot left the ground, Indy was straight onto it.
Lewis actually smacked his head pretty hard on the canvas there. I don't know if you guys saw that.
No.
Right, man, bounced straight back to his feet.
They're making tough, these young kids.
Yeah, man.
I'm not sure how it's scored on. I don't know. Elliot, how do you see this one playing out? That first round, it was so tight.
At this point, I'm probably going to score it to Indy.
Yep.
He probably had more forward momentum than Lewis, and he landed that nice clean takedown at the end of the round, which I think just clinched it for him.
Yeah.
That probably just comes down to a matter of opinion. On being a Muay Thai stylist myself, that catch and sweep is my bread and butter, So for me, I naturally, biasly probably score that higher than some other things.
Yep.
Having said that, I think Lewis Fox is going to kind of lift the tempo a little bit this round. You can see last round he had that good rhythm, good tempo. He's kind of got that Thai style about him. And I think he's going to start to set Indy up now. Very relaxed and very composed.
And those sweeps really pay a lot. Like we saw in the Eddie versus Marcus fight with those sweeps, constant sweeps. It really, I reckon it pays a lot of points in the judges' view.
Absolutely.
Right on cue as Lewis scores a sweep on Indy. Yeah, it's so cool to see that the clinch range being utilized a lot.
Absolutely.
And just, the Muay Thai getting to that level, especially at such a young age, and implementing that in their game.
For sure. And these two young kids is almost like watching the kids at Lumbini fight. You know, they got the same style, the same composure, the tempo.
Yeah.
Man, this is really cool to see two young lads at this age fight this way, man. It's really a testament to not both these two kids, but to their coaching staff, to their gyms, and they've done such a great job with these guys.
You can really see the class come out.
Absolutely.
Just in the mannerisms, the way they carry themselves. And, you know, I saw them like there was a break before and they both touched gloves before they engaged again. You know, it's the whole thing, the culture of the sport. You know.
I think this is similar to one of the earlier fights. I can't remember which one, but Lewis Fox is somewhat on the back foot, but he's actually controlling the fight. He's controlling the action. He's moving because he wants to, not because he has to, and he's drawing in the end and then capitalizing with that kick. It's perfect movement, perfect timing. Nice catch and throw.
You can see Lewis, he's not moving back in one line, he's sort of moving and he's darting off in an angle and he's picking his shots.
And then he's changing direction and coming back with that right kick. It's perfect.
As you see here. You know?
Nice.
So it's not it's a tactical movement more than a retreat.
Absolutely.
Awesome little Muay Thai fight going on right now. Very
Lewis
technical
stepped
skill
up
from
pace.
both fighters.
You know,
Get your hands
he's
together and
really
make some
trying to
noise for
score
these
those
two
points.
warriors as they go into the third round.
Third and final round coming up. This is going to be, I think the action will definitely pick. Not that it hasn't been action-packed so far. It's been a different type of action from some of the earlier fights.
Yeah.
But I think both these boys are really going to lift the ante this round and really try and secure that win, because it could go either way at this point.
And it definitely looks like a title fight. It
Absolutely.
really does have all the hallmarks of a title fight. Like,
Yeah, it's just the composure of these boys. You know what I mean? The timing, the skill. They're not just swinging. You know what I mean? They're setting their shots up. This is fight of the night for me so far.
just so tactical, you know. Nothing looks messy. Everything looks deliberate.
Exactly.
It's a good step forward there. I think I saw
Nice,
Lewis
clean
Fox's
front.
corner before instructing him to go low, then go high with his kicks. So
Makes sense.
it'll be interesting to see if that comes out to play now. Starting to see some more feints out of Lewis as well. And here comes the clinch with those knees.
Nice knee guard.
Good
Perfect.
defense. Look at that takedown.
That was nice.
Great rotation. That's a big moment for Indy in this fight, I think. Under pressure, last
Nice
round.
push
Great.
kick.
Well done.
These are the techniques that's going to steal the fight. These are the dominant, you know what I mean? You're asserting your authority over your opponent. This is what we...
Nice
clean
massive head kick from Indy. These athletes are getting at it.
30 seconds to go, ladies and gentlemen.
Look at this. And the crowd is just really showing their support for these two athletes. I think I just saw Indy smile.
Perfect. That's what we want.
Hey!
Nice.
Both boys really trying to take it home now. A lot of
What a
aggression.
fight.
Oh wow!
Epic, man. Standing ovation.
Oh my
on the
God.
crowd.
What a fight!
What a fight, man.
I've got chills, man.
Yeah, that was cool, man.
A lot of aggression from Indy in those last 10 seconds.
Yeah. I think both athletes had some big moments, but one of the ones that stuck out for me was when Indy had that last dump.
Yeah.
You know, like just as the pressure was building, and he just released that tension with that big dump, and you could see that, you know, Lewis is just like, now I'm gonna get one back. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
What a fight, though, man. Woo. I don't think I will fight at the 35 kilogram division. I might go down lower. I might go down.
tell you what, that's a mean haircut on Indy Clark, man. You can't beat that.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, what a fight. That was awesome to watch. All right, so do you guys want to know who the new champion is? The new Junior Muay Thai 35 kilo Beast Champion by way of split decision. Fighting out of the blue corner, Indy the Hit Slammer Clark.
And you can see Fox is pretty disappointed there, but and he's still a good sportsmanship about it.
I mean, he may have lost that contest, but he did not lose that fight.
Yeah. I think, to be fair, I think it could have gone either way.
Yeah. And I think that's reflected in the judging too.
I think so.
I think they got it right. I mean, yeah, I really do think it came down to those final moments, those statements that they made, that they really committed themselves to these last moments.
Absolutely.
How did you find the fight tonight, mate?
Good. I feel good.
Good tough fight.
Yeah. Good job, Lewis. Good job, Lewis.
I've seen a few sweeps in there, so you got to do some slams.
Yeah.
I bet you that made your night, huh?
I didn't get disqualified this time.
You didn't get disqualified this time. It's good to have goals, my dude. Make some noise for Indy Clark, ladies and gentlemen.
Still tells